Hello, it was reported recently that in the Global Happiness Report, which surveys the levels of happiness experienced in many of the countries around the world, the UK came 19th. It had dropped 2 places since the last survey. The country that came top was Finland, and a freelance reporter decided to go to Finland to find out what it was about the Finnish way of life that made people happy. And she discovered that one of them was closeness to nature. Finland is a country with more than 600 rivers, more than 1,100 kilometres of coastline, of 40 odd national parks, a country where people enjoy being outside. And certainly a great deal of research has suggested that even 15 minutes in the open air, maybe just looking at or enjoying the sense of being in the open air, but particularly if there are flowers or trees or something natural around you, can work wonders for one's sense of well-being. But the other thing that she discovered, or her assessment of the situation, was that it's also a question of not expecting too much, of being content with whatever you've got. There's apparently a saying that in Finland, that pessimists are never disappointed. And there is a sense that if our expectations are low, then we are likely to be more content with what we've got. And apparently, whilst in England there are 60 or so words that can be used to describe different kinds of happiness, in the Finnish language there are basically only two. There's one which describes the immediate sense of anticipation of pleasure, happiness that you're about to go on holiday or something. And then there's another word, which I won't try and pronounce, which describes something deeper, just a sense of contentment. And what this reporter was suggesting was that actually the ability just to be content, not to expect too much, but just to find happiness in whatever there is around us, is what helps the Finns to come out top, because that's how the scale is worked out. It's done on interview, and people are given told to imagine a ladder with 10 steps and asked where on this ladder are they in terms of happiness. That's how they work out whether people are happy. So it is very much a question of self-assessment. Am I happy or not? And obviously you describe yourself as happy if you never were expecting very much in the first place, and if you are able to be content with whatever life has brought you. And so that's a thought for me today, to try and just accept that there may be lots of things I would like to have, lots of things I'd like to do, lots of ways in which perhaps my life might be happier. I can't think of too many. I'm very fortunate, but there are some, and I just remind myself that the way to really be happy is to learn to be content with what you've got.